I wonder what would win a fight. Voltorb flip, coin flip app on the Poketch, or Manny Pacquiao. Hey everyone, SolarPrimal here, and welcome to a new Pokemon video. With the announcement of the Diamond and Pearl remakes, BrilliantDiamond and ShiningPearl, I've got to ask the question that's been burning in everyone's mind. With the developers mentioning a faithful remake to the series, how will the Poketch be handled? Hey, so yeah, post-primal here. Oh my goodness, I can't hold my phone for the life of me, and my chair is so squeaky, my goodness. And yeah, I'm wearing green because happy St. Patty's Day. But that doesn't matter by the time I release this video. So I'm realizing as I go through editing this video that I've actually basically did this video already. Sorry. Yeah, I did the video I'm about to reference when I cut back is basically the same one, just explained a lot more. I actually explained what a Poketch is, and yeah. Who knew I'd be rehashing some of the same stuff before? Like, I go into a little bit more detail in this video, so if you're curious, go ahead and keep watching. If not, I'm gonna link to the other video. This one, I'll admit, I'm gonna toot my own horn, way better quality, because it's been a couple years and I've upgraded. So, yeah, and so apologies ahead of time if it sounds like, if you watch that previous video, and you're like, this sounds too familiar. And yeah, it's because it kind of is. So yeah, I try to go into more detail with things, and there's a lot more fluff. Like, there's a lot more interesting things on screen that I couldn't do before. So hopefully you enjoy it. And again, apologies ahead of time if this video sounds very familiar. I just kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure why I ended up still doing this, despite it sounding identical. And yeah, the video's short because I don't go into more detail like I did in the previous video. So yeah, again, enjoy. It's just how it is sometimes, but yeah. Anyways, back to the video. Now, I have talked about this on the channel before, but the recent trailer of got my gears turning enough to revisit the subject once more, and probably not the last time. So I got a few theories on how they could implement this feature given the information we know now. And yes, you saw that correctly, I did use Platinum's revised Poketch in the thumbnail. Because, well, simply, it doesn't make sense to go backwards in its design. Those who have played either Diamond, Pearl, and then Platinum know what I'm talking about. Let's just say it'd be like having a mouse wheel that can only scroll down, and the only way to get back up to the top of the web page is to reach the bottom first. Since we're on the topic, why not consider scrolling down just a little bit to give this video a like, and consider subscribing for more Pokemon videos. Also ring the bell to be notified when a new video goes up. Anyways, back to the theories. From what we saw in the announcement trailer, we got a brief shot of Jubilife City. There we see a character dressed in a yellow suit in front of a large building. That is one of 3 clowns you're quizzed by to collect a coupon. Once 3 tickets are earned, you're gifted the Poketch. I could tell you personally from my many adventures in Sinnoh, the Poketch is super handy. Just to name a few of the apps, the Item Finder, the Happiness Checker, the Berry Checker, and even the Map Marker. So how will they go about presenting this in the remakes? There are a few ways it could go. How about an extra screen that pops up? Well, this would sort of defeat the purpose by getting in the way of the main screen while using it. Though it wouldn't be impossible. Hey, so post-primal here again. Yeah, I know, twice in one video. So it's a new day, new shirt, new hair. Basically, I've given this a lot of thought because I felt like I didn't really give too much for this section of the video, and apparently other people have thought about what they could do with the Poketch in terms of this idea, and what they came up with was the fact that there's more buttons available on the Switch, that there's always a chance that one of those buttons can be activated. Now, I could have the argument on The additional buttons that we have are the home button, the share button, as well as the left and right trigger buttons. So those are additional buttons, but we could also point out the fact that the DS did have a start and select button, but it never got utilized in the Diamond and Pearl games. The menu, you would actually hit the Y button. Now, I don't recall if the X button ever got used, but so back onto that argument that, yeah, maybe we could easily utilize more of the buttons on the Switch to have a Poketch screen pop up, and they could do it in a way where maybe it actually doesn't interfere with the game, because again, that's part of the fun of it, especially with the item finder. It'd be so annoying to have the item finder come up, block your screen, be like, okay, I have to move this way a few, but then you're like, did I do it? Because it was quite intuitive before, where it's like you'd hit it and be a little ping radar, and then you would see how many steps you had to go in whatever direction, up, down, left, right. You know, now we're going to be moving diagonally, so that will change it a little, but not by much. But yeah, so that's just my thoughts on that. I found it interesting when I started to dig a little bit more about that. It was also under the same argument about the Pokemon Underground, but I'm going to save that for a different video, because the Underground is massive and huge and important, and yeah. So yeah, back to the video again. Hopefully I don't interrupt for a third time, but never know. I could even see it working very well with the touchscreen when in handheld mode. This would be reminiscent on how the Poketch was handled in the original DS. How about a separate menu option? Well, again, this would be interrupting the main gameplay by doing this. What about a mobile app? Sure, it would be annoying to have your phone synced up to your Switch all the time and to possibly have it open all the time to use the app, but this would seemingly be the only way to implement this feature without interrupting the gameplay. But you can take this concept even further. Say for those that have an Apple Watch, they could turn their Apple Watch into a real-life Poketch. And if we take this idea even further, what if the Pokemon Company releases its own wrist accessory that could interact with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? But not only that, it could also use the other apps that are on our phones already, like Pokemon Home and Pokemon Go. It's kind of funny to think about, since in Generation 4, when Game Freak did the Gold and Silver remakes, they released a accessory that came with the game, the Pokewalker. Some of you may have actually noticed I've been using this in the B-roll of this video in place of a real-life Poketch. In more recent years, we've actually gotten an accessory that served multiple functions. The Pokeball Plus. This can be used as a controller for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but it also worked as a Pokemon Go Plus device if you paired it with your account on Pokemon Go. So that does lead me to believe that we might be getting a real-life Poketch sold with these remakes. For now, these are just my theories on how Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are going to handle the Poketch. So what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree, disagree, and why? Let's have a conversation. I love to see what y'all think. For now, that's all I have for this video, guys. Until we get more information, those are just my thoughts and theories. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, and until then, you guys, this is SolarPrimal signing out, and bye for now.